I'm on the trail on Isle Royale, finally. Made it here, got my backpack on, got my permit, got my plan. Today is the second longest day, 7.5 miles from Rock Harbor to Daisy Farm. Feeling pretty good so far. I had a good time on the boat ride. I made some friends, a couple from Michigan, and one of their friends who'd come up from Tallahassee, Florida. They were super friendly. They're staying at the lodge. Maybe I'll see them on Friday when I make my way back. They're here with a group doing a botany tour. That's something that I guess happens every year the first week that the lodges are open. I feel like that would be a really cool way to experience the park also. But anyway, I'm excited to be getting started. Feeling good so far. We'll see how long that lasts. The first of many boardwalks that are literally just a single board walk in some cases. Jacket is coming off. It's warmer than I was expecting, which is actually a nice surprise. I also met 2 other girl hikers who are going to Daisy Farm tonight, so I'll have some company, which will be nice. Put my hat on before I get too burned. Better. So the main trail keeps going forward to 3 Mile. I'm curious how far this detour to Susie's cave is and what that is though. I'm gonna check it out. Pretty creepy. Hello. Goes all the way through. It's challenging to squat with this pack. It's 30 pounds, which isn't crazy, but that's like that's probably almost a third of my weight. It's pretty cool in here. Oh, this is where I'm gonna fall. All right, now back down to the main trail and on to 3 Mile. Wow. Decided to visit while I was eating my snack. I don't know what kind of animal that belongs to, but there's been a lot of it along this path. It could be a moose, Deer? Other? Wolf? I don't know. I just passed through 3 Mile Campground. I met some people who were sitting by the dock there. They told me that they didn't have a complaint in the world. I mean, how could you? The trail was a little iffy back there. I ended up going up and around. I don't think I did it right. I think it's been along the water this whole time. But I found it again. I mean, the good thing about this part of the trail especially is that even if it's a little bit hard to find at points, I know it's all along the water and I know where the water is. So it works out okay. Haha, definitely back on the trail. This is a good sign. Well, this tree's about to take a tumble. Did a beaver do this? Open mine pits, caution required. Where though? Oh, I see. So this is actually very obvious. Where? Flooded right now. Oh, another snake. Gross. I'm taking another break. I think I'm about 2 miles away from Daisy Farm. So you can see the Rock Harbor Lighthouse out there. Every time I'm walking along the boardwalk, theoretically, it helps me not get in the muddy mess. But there's sometimes branches leaning over the top of the path, and I'm worried that when I'm leaning to avoid those, I'm going to start to fall and my pack is going to be so heavy that it just pulls me right on over. It hasn't happened yet, but only a matter of time. Out which shelter I want to stay in. Hey, bud. Not too shabby. Unreal. What do you think? I think it looks better. I think it'll be cozy. So everything is mostly going according to plan. I got my stove working. The only issue is I think I forgot my spoon that I was going to be using on this trip at home. So the closest thing that I have is what I use to stir my coffee. So that's what we're gonna do for my vegetarian camping meals, and we will see how it works. So it should be ready, but the issue is that it's more of like a soup than like not. So I don't think my strategy to eat it with this is gonna work. Oh, maybe. this is gonna work. Posting our snack right by the lake. Good night. Good morning. All right, we're here. Day number 2, hiking to Moski Basin. Just gotta get my permit off of my shelter and then we'll be all set. Goodbye, shelter. So I'm back on the trail, headed to Moski Basin, where I'll be staying my second night. It's about 3.7 miles away, so again, my shortest day of the planned trip. How did I sleep the first night? I passed out really early because I was exhausted, but then I actually ended up waking up again, brushing my teeth, going to the bathroom, kind of getting ready for bed, and then I fell asleep again probably around 10. I woke up a few times during the night. Like at one point I was worried there was some kind of rodent in my shelter, and I was worried like, oh my gosh, are they gonna get into my food? But there was nothing there. I think it was probably just outside. I did wake up a few times and felt very sore, and I couldn't tell if it was because I was sore from backpacking and carrying my pack the day prior, or because my sleeping pad wasn't comfortable, and honestly it was probably a combination of the two. Overall, I still feel like I got a decent amount of good quality sleep. I'm feeling awake and ready to go. Tomorrow I'm planning to get up and leave extra early so I can try to make it all the way back to Rock Harbor by 2 p.m. for a boat ride. That sounds cool. We will see if I can do that. Anyway, feels good to be back out on the trail. 3.7 miles. Something died here. Is that really how branches work, with all the little pokey things sticking into the trunk? I find that hard to believe. I swear I just heard a moose walking through the water nearby. I was sitting down to have a snack and some water, but it ran away before I could get there to see it. This looks like it would be a great spot for a moose or a beaver. I see a beaver dam way out there. So there's the dock. Hopefully one of these is open, or these two. So I'm here at Moski Basin, and I'm pretty sure I found my shelter for the night. I think I lucked out again. Most of the shelters are still empty. It is just past noon, more so past 1. Check this out though. doing? Just taking a little rest break before I have to make dinner because I want to be able to be outside a decent amount during the evening because I think that might be one of my best chances to see a moose in the area and or a wolf. Supposedly this is a decent place to spot both of those animals from across the basin. Fingers crossed. The wind must have picked up because there are decent sized waves out here now. There weren't any before, it was pretty flat. It's a beaver or an otter. Are there otter in Lake Superior? Oh my gosh, there's two! Where'd they go? Oh my gosh, it just popped out right at the end of this pier and saw me and hid again. Where are they? Are they under here? Oh, I don't think I got his face on camera. It was so cute. Definitely an otter. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's so many of them. Oh my gosh, there's like 5. Unreal. The loons and the river otter. So I went on my evening nature walk and I didn't see a moose, I didn't see anything I was expecting to see, but I did see what I think were 5 river otter. I didn't know there were otter around here, so that was super exciting. At first I was taking a video of some loons out on the water and I saw what looked like a duck kind of diving and then coming back up, and then I noticed there was a head that wasn't a duck head, and I saw another one kind of further away, and I was kind of standing out on the dock and they disappeared, so I wasn't sure if they went under the dock or just stayed under and swam much farther away. So then I was taking another video of a loon or ducks or whatever in the distance, and I see from right beneath where I'm standing on the dock a face of an otter pops up, and like I think I'm spooked and he's spooked, and before I can get the camera on him he disappears back under the dock, and then sure enough a few seconds later I see them swimming out further away the other direction, and then in the distance I saw there were what I counted was 5 otter heads, and they were just kind of bouncing around playing pretty far away, but they were super cute. So I tried to follow them back up. They were kind of swimming towards my cabin, but I lost sight of them. But in the meantime, I met another woman hiker who had been coming all the way up from Wendigo, and we were talking about the different things we'd seen. I told her about the otters. She'd seen beaver. She's seen a ton of moose. So I told her I was super jealous of that. I guess there are more of them out near Wendigo than near the Rock Harbor area. But I'm hoping I see one either tonight or tomorrow. I mean, the poop that I'm seeing is apparently moose poop. So they're out there everywhere I've been. It's just a matter of finding them and not scaring them away. And then she also showed me a picture of the sunrise over kind of near where I had seen the otter. So I'm definitely gonna go there tomorrow morning, make my coffee, and then kind of leave right from there to get on my way. I'm gonna have to hike really fast if I want to make it back to Rock Harbor for the boat ride. We'll see if I can do it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to